The hike down to fish camp was mostly switchbacks going downhill, and then a level, flat area going the rest of the way.
Going to fish camp, we crossed a few streams to get there because, like, it's called fish camp, so there's a lot of water in the area.
And big boulders that we had to go across, and I remember there being a log, two smaller logs that we had to cross at one point, and I didn't feel so safe about that, so I went across rocks and got to this little ledge and had everybody else pull me up, and Dave was recording it in case I fell in, and I got pretty close at one point to falling in. Dave and a couple other guys helped pull me up, and I kept slipping, and we finally got me up and we moved on.
It's kind of one of the easier, still an easier one, but a little bit longer than what they said it was going to be, it felt like. And pretty good. We saw some bones and some heads of some skulls of dead elk.
There were 2 different skulls, one of some sort of elk and one of a mule deer.
So the people in the front of the line saw a snake.
Was hiding under a rock. Well, luckily this snake wasn't anything dangerous, and we all got past it.
We crossed a lot of water.
But use our hiking poles for balance.
The only thing that's going to keep you above water.
Fish camp was Wade Phillips, who's the person who donated all the land and stuff to Philmont. That was his favorite place out in Philmont to go fishing and everything.
We ate lunch and then looked around inside the cabin, and it was pretty cool.
There's a creek there to fish. That was to fish in.
And while we were there, we did an activity where we went and made our own fly that we could use for fishing.
The campsite, we had to climb up a little bit, and they just finished repairing it, so the trail to it was a bit rough, and so it was pretty skinny.
The trail was pretty bad. I think they said it just got worked, or I think they said it just got worked on or something, but it was pretty bad.
And we were camped sort of on a little bit on the side of a hill, and there's a creek nearby.
We had found the steak strips in the swap box at fish camp.
Dave and I were sitting over there by the swap box, and this guy with a big bag of beef jerky and a real sad look on his face threw it over in the swap box. Now at the time, Dave and I didn't realize that it was a big bag of steak jerky. So Dave and I just looked at each other and said, "What was it?" And we didn't know what it was, but we thought might as well look. So we went over and grabbed it, and it was a big, several pound bag of steak jerky.
We had Southern style rice with steak strips.
It was probably the best camp trail food that I've had.
While we were eating dinner, Donovan wasn't feeling so great. And he was getting cold, so we got a sleeping bag out and we had a little mat he was laying on, and then we had a sleeping bag on top of that, and he crawled in a sleeping bag. He was gonna try and eat something, but he didn't feel it great.
What transpired after that, after my dad didn't feel very good, he checked his blood sugar, the blood pressure was low, and so we had to get him laying down, start giving him some sugar. He hated the gel sugar. Eventually we had to take him to the cabin, and then some of the medical vans showed up, and he had to go to the base camp to go to the infirmary.
We had lost Donovan, and that was a real upset.
After they came and picked Donovan up, we finally realized that we had lost 2 people so far on the trail. Well, of course, Dylan came back, so we're hoping that Donovan would come back.